Hey guys, it's just this Prime here. I'm just back with another deck list video. In my last one, I mentioned that I went 4-2 at a Battle Roads with Flareon, which was an insanely fun deck. So I thought I would just do a video on that deck. The point of the deck, Flareon's your main attacker. Get Pokemon discarded to fuel Vengeance. I'll explain more as I go through the list. So to start off, you have 4 EVs. Signs of Evolution one because that's just the better one. Just need those for Flareon. And then for Flareon, Vengeance does 20 damage plus 10 more damage for every Pokemon you have discarded for a double colorless energy. So the point here is to use the next Pokemon I'm talking about is Leafeon. Leafeon, I just threw it in because 1 energy, it can one-shot anything in Blastoise except for Black Kyurem, which I don't think they're going to be going after you with Black Kyurem because you're a bunch of small, easy to knock out non-EXs. But you fuel Vengeance one way with Cofagrigus. So run a 3-3 of the 6 feet under Cofagrigus. You pop him, it gets him, his Yamask, and preferably a Ditto in the discard, so that's plus 30 damage. And you get to drop 3 damage counters anywhere you want. So that's the point of him. And then a 2-2 Electrode for draw. The extra draw power is very, very helpful. And then for Ditto. Ditto is mainly for Cofagrigus. If Ditto has Ditto's ability transform, you can put a basic Pokemon on him and he becomes that basic Pokemon. If Ditto's been on the field for a turn already, then you can evolve. You can just go Ditto, you can transform Ditto into Yamask and then evolve Yamask into Cofagrigus in the same turn. So you would do that, you 6 feet under, that puts Ditto and Yamask and Cofagrigus in the discard, so that's another 3 Pokemon. Or you can just go Ditto to Yamask to Cofagrigus, that's 4 Pokemon. And then the last Pokemon in the deck is for Audino. Point of Audino, special conditions are huge now. Right now with Laser and Excelgor. Busybody, you can discard Audino from your hand to remove a special condition from a Pokemon, basically. So not only does that get rid of a lot of like Poison, Sleep, and Paralyze, but then you also get another Pokemon in the discard pile. So that was it for the Pokemon. It just sucks starting with Audino. I'm going to mention that. That is terrible. Onto the supporters. Yeah, just a standard for Juniper. Draw and can discard Pokemon. Got 4N. More draw, pretty much. And then I played 2 Getsis, mainly because I was playing this tournament for fun and I just wanted to play this card. I Getsis for 6 twice in the tournament. First time was against a Darkrai player. He had 6 cards in his hand. I Getsis, they were all trainers, and got rid of his entire hand. It was awesome. This card put in so much work. That was it for supporters. Next to trainers, 4 catcher. Catcher. Not, you can't really explain much there. And then 4 recycle. Recycle is mainly for a card I'll show you in a little bit. It's just like recovery. There was one game where I was gonna deck out. I had no cards in hand or in the deck. I had played recycle, hit heads, but I was playing a Super Rod in the tournament. I kind of dropped it since then because I rarely used it. But I put Super Rod back into my deck and then used Electrode, drew the Super Rod, then put 3 cards back in my deck. I still ended up decking out, but I thought that was pretty cool. 3 Ultra Ball. I built this deck like literally last minute before the tournament, and the original list had 3 Ultra, 3 Level, this, that, and then once it was all laid out and I was sleeving it, I did not have any space or anything. I had to drop a lot. So Ultra Ball is just search and more discard. 30 Random Receiver next. Just for consistency, you run a low support account. Electrode kind of makes up for that. And then the last card, the Ace spec, is Life Dew. The point of Life Dew is for Cofagrigus. You'll attach a Life Dew to Cofagrigus, so when you use 6 feet under, they don't take a prize. And then that's where Recycle comes in, because Recycle gets back your Life Dew. Last but not least, the Energy. These backwards cards are double colorless energies. I don't know what happened to mine. They disappeared. And then when I tried trading people for them, like at the tournament or even after the tournament, some reason nobody would trade them. Nobody had them, and nobody would trade. Had extras, no one would trade any. I thought that was absurd. But anyways, yeah, those are just 4 double colorless energies for Vengeance. And then there's 2 Psychic, 1 Lightning, 1 Fire. Your main attackers, Flareon and basically Leafeon, only take colorless energy, so it really doesn't matter what types these are, but the Psychic can be used for Cofagrigus, the Lightning can be used for Electrode, and the Fire could be used for Flareon's second attack. So that was the deck, and this deck was incredibly fun. I think, honestly, I think it's one of the better fun decks we've seen in a long time. I started off the tournament 0-2. Like, I lost my first 2 games, and I was just like, whatever, I'm just here to have fun, don't care. And then ended up going for winning out, which I thought was pretty cool. It kind of sucks, though, because I did not get to use Leafeon, like, what he was in there for. I didn't face 1 Blastoise, but I still really like this card. So let me know what you guys think. And this is HGSS Prime. I'll see you guys later.